What's up, guys? So today we're talking about parallel lines cut by a transversal. So we'll talk across. Because they're always the same distance apart. So we kind of talked about parallel lines when we were doing slope and how if they have the same slope, they're not going to cross. Okay. So then a transversal is a line that intersects or crosses those lines. Okay. So when parallel lines, so like right down here, we have this line and this line that are parallel. We have this line that cuts them or intersects them. That is called the transversal. So when this happens, there are certain angle relationships that happen. So this says given line AB, so line AB is AB and the line that goes between them, and CD is CD and the line that goes between them, are parallel. Line EF, so E to F, is a transversal to those. Okay? So just like it said up here, when this happens, there's going to be some angle relationships that get formed. Okay? So over here, it talks about the angle relationships. So number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2, when we put those together, they create this line, AB. Okay? So those are called supplementary. And that basically means they are creating a straight line. Okay? 1 and 4. Okay, so they're kind of like across from each other. Those are called vertical angles. One and 5. So you notice that they're in the same spot. So if we start at like the center dot, they're kind of up and to the left. Start at the center dot, up and to the left. So they're in the same spot. We call those corresponding angles. Corresponding kind of means the same. So they're in the same position, so they are corresponding angles. Numbers 1 and 7. So 1 and 7 here. You'll notice that they're both on the outside, and they're on like different, well, actually, these ones, 1 and 7, we're going to call supplementary, okay? So 1 and 7, if you add them up, they're going to make that straight line again, so we're going to call these supplementary again. This next one is the one that I was kind of getting ahead of myself here. So you'll notice they're both on the outside, okay, and they're kind of flip-flopped from each other. So this one's on the left side on the outside, and this one's on the right side on the outside down here. We call those alternate exterior. Then we've got numbers 3 and 5. So these are going to create, again, another set of supplementary angles. 3 and 6. So since these are both located on the inside of our parallel lines, but they're on opposite sides of our transversal, we call these alternate interior. And we're going to talk more about each of these types of angle relationships. And then we've got 3 and 7. And again, corresponding angles can be like anywhere. Okay, so 1 and 5 are in the same position. They're in that top left. So, or sorry, we did 1 and 5 already. We talked about those being in the top left. And then 3 and 7 are both in like the bottom left. So 3 and 7 are also corresponding angles. Okay? So now, let's jump down. So line L and M are parallel. So over here, L and M are parallel. And line N is a transversal. Identify angle pairs for each relationship. So let's name some corresponding angles. So remember, corresponding means they're in the same positions. So I'm going to just look at the top left. So 1 and 8. And then 2 and 5. And then we've got 3 and 6. And then our last one here, 4 and 7. Okay? So all of those angles, so angles 1 and 8, 2 and 5, 3 and 6, 4 and 7 are corresponding. They're in the same positions. Let's talk about pairs of alternate exterior. So exterior angles are like outside the parallel lines. Okay? So 1 is outside, and the alternate is going to be on the other side of the transversal in the other intersection. So 1 and 6 are alternate exterior, which then means 2 and 7 are also alternate exterior. So now when we talk about interior, those are like on the inside of the parallel lines. So we've got 4 and 5, and we've got 3 and 8. All right. Then down below, our last little section here. So line A and B and C and D are parallel, and then E and F is a transversal of that. Identify angle pairs for each relationship. Okay? So you guys name 2 pairs of same-side interior angles. Okay? 2 pairs of same-side exterior. Uh-oh, I'm getting a phone call. This is a little different because we're naming the angles. So same side interior. So same interior, we're talking between the parallel lines. And then same side interior is going to be like right here and here. Okay? So the way that we write these is we're going to have to do this sign, which means angle. And then we use 3 letters to name it. So A, H, K. Angle AHK is this dot right here, this angle. And then CKH, and angle CKH are same side interior. Then name 2 pairs of same side exterior. So same side exterior angles would be like here and here. So we're going to have angle CKF and angle AHE. So where that angle is should always be the middle letter. So H was the middle letter there. Name 2 pairs of supplementary angles. Okay, so I'm looking at this straight line right here. So AHE and angle EHB. They create this straight line here, right? This AB line. And then name 2 pairs of vertical angles. So 2 pairs of vertical angles. I'll stick with this one right here. So AHE. And remember, vertical angles are like basically just directly across from each other. So this angle right here is also going to be a vertical angle to this. So BHK is a vertical angle to AHE. All right, and then corresponding angles are always congruent. So they're always the same. So like whatever this angle is here in the top left, down here, the top left, that's the same. Okay? So if you know one angle measure, you can pretty much figure out the rest of the angle measures in this figure. Okay? And then that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching.